So what do you think of, when would we reach a new equilibrium? Okay, we can peacefully coexist. We don't bash each other so much. Finally, Western would accept China as a grown-up and, and now treated as equal, not really bashing each other. I mean, I talked to Joseph and he would say, okay, maybe by 2035 we will see another a new world of mutually acceptable.
First, I want to completely agree with Ken Calder when he said, let's be realistic. And as you know, the thesis of my book, As China Won, is that the next 10 years, there'll be very rough relations between China and the United States. And I think that as a given, okay? But at the same time, I think after you come out of the storm, there'll be a big storm. There'll be a realization that China's rise cannot be stopped and the return of Asia cannot be stopped. And at the end of the day, if you ask me what is going to decide everything, it will be data. So if the IMF shows that China's GNP is now number 1 and United States GNP is number 2, that changes the whole picture dramatically. And that's the profound changes happening in the world in terms of economic weight and power. I'll just end with 2 statistics. In the year 2009, China's retail goods market was $1.8 trillion. The United States was $4 trillion, more than double that of China. By 2019, China's had grown to $6 trillion. The United States was $5.5 trillion, smaller than China's. So this is what is going to move the markets and going to move the world. I'll give you another piece of data that everyone should also know. In the year 2000, Japan's economy was 8 times the size of ASEAN. Today, Japan's economy is only 1.5 times the size of ASEAN. By 2030, ASEAN's economy will be bigger than Japan's. Okay, so you can see how the world is being changed by these incredible economic shifts of power. And by 2030, the data will show very clearly that power has shifted to Asia. And I think that's when people will say, okay, let's start making pragmatic, realistic adjustments. And I want to emphasize, this is my last point, neither China nor Asia want to dominate the world, they want to work with the rest of the world.